The first time I heard their laughter in the visiting room, I didn't flinch. 2 years. 2 years of empty air, of walls pressed against my ribs, of counting days like wounds. And they came, every month. My wife, her sister, smiling like I owed them something. I looked at the floor. Every time. Always. "Why won't you look at us?" she asked once. Her voice trembled, but I only heard the accusation hiding behind it. I didn't answer. I learned early that silence cuts deeper than screams. Today, the guard said I'd be free at dawn. I listened to his words like they were another lie. I knew the exact moment they would fall. The day-day visit, that would be their last. I imagined the spark in their eyes, thinking I'd be the same man they crushed. I won't be. Not anymore. The cell was empty now. Just me, my shadow, and a clock ticking backward. I traced the scar on my wrist, a souvenir of disbelief, of betrayal, of a life stolen by false blame. 2 years. 2 years of waiting, and they never suspected I was not broken. I never wanted to believe it. She, my wife, looked at me like I had destroyed something sacred. Her sister sobbed in whispers, blaming me for a miscarriage that never happened. I replayed every moment, every smile, every touch, every word that didn't fit. There were cracks I ignored, hints I buried. The texts, the accidental calls, the perfume that wasn't mine lingering on her clothes. I saw it all after the door slammed behind me. I didn't say a word, not then. My world had become a mirror of cold suspicion. Was it infidelity? A double life? Some cruel game I couldn't yet name? Every night I traced the edges of my thoughts. Her laughter in the hallway, the secret glances, the sudden need to leave the room when I approached. They were threads. I started weaving them into a picture. But I stayed calm in the yard. I smiled at the guards. I played the obedient prisoner. Quiet, controlled, every move deliberate. Inside, my mind was a storm. I pictured her lying, spinning a story so convincing that no one doubted her. Even now, the memory of her face twisted with righteous fury made my stomach tighten. And still, I refused their visits. I refused their faces. I began quietly. A phone smuggled through a lawyer, an email from an old account I had long forgotten. Small steps, imperceptible, calculated. I traced her messages, looked for patterns, notes of guilt she never knew she left, conversations deleted but not forgotten. DNA tests arrived in the mail weeks later. I ran my fingers over the plastic envelopes like a ritual, slow, precise, necessary. I observed, waited. She said she loved me, but the way she moved, the way she hid her phone, the subtle stiffness when she smiled, she wasn't aware I was cataloging every moment, storing it like ammunition. Every day was a chess game, every smile a bluff, every whisper a clue. I stayed calm outside, but inside the cage of my mind, I hunted her. Even the guards noticed it. They called it quiet menace. I liked that. Step by step, I unraveled her. The results came in an unmarked envelope. I tore it open slowly, deliberately. Confirmation. Proof. Every lie exposed. Her sister's miscarriage? Fabricated. She had staged everything to corner me, to control me. I held the report in my hand like a scalpel. When she came to visit that month, I didn't move at first. Then, slowly, I slid the envelope across the table. "Read it," I said, my voice low, measured. Her eyes widened, her hand trembled. What is this?" "Truth," I said simply. Her sister leaned in. We thought—" "No," I interrupted, cold, detached. "You lied." And in that moment, the walls between us collapsed. Not mine, theirs. Their confidence, their narrative, shattered on the floor like fragile glass. I didn't need to shout. didn't need to fight. The evidence spoke, and it killed everything they thought they owned. I walked them through the timeline, every lie, every falsified document, every stolen glance I had caught. They couldn't interrupt, couldn't defend, couldn't breathe without guilt choking them. I knew, I said at the end. I just waited. My wife's tears were silent. Her sister's stammered apologies were useless. They had believed they were untouchable, that their cruelty could rewrite reality. I handed the final document across the table. Her hands shook as she realized I had orchestrated everything, subtly, silently, while the world watched her lie succeed. You wanted control, I said. You wanted power over me. Look at yourself now. I stood up, slowly, deliberately, and I left. No dramatic exit, no shouting, just the calm echo of my steps down the hallway. Outside, the sun hit my face, free, and yet I felt heavier than ever, not with guilt, not with regret, but with knowledge of what people are capable of, knowledge of what I can endure, knowledge of control regained, not through violence, but through patience. I walked away, slowly, without a backward glance. I didn't need them anymore. I never had. They lost everything. I gained clarity, and I smiled once, just once, cold, calculated, final. The world didn't notice, and that was perfect. I was gone.